Hey guys, what's up? It's Luke, and today I'm going to be going over this intro. It's going to be a quick breakdown. Of this JM intro. Just going to go over everything I did. So let's hop into Cinema 4D. First, I'll just go over all these little shards right here. Really what I did was I made a new cube, or oil tank or platonic or anything you want to do, and I did that, and then I used Nitroblast, and you can use Thrivesy for this as well, but I use Nitroblast just because it's a bit faster. And I broke it into a bunch of pieces, and then I put some physics on it and let it drop to the ground. And for this ground, it's just a simple landscape with a collider tag, and then so the cube broke and shattered into all these pieces, and then I took the tag off and I duplicated it a bunch of times, and I made a little mountain of shards, and I thought that looked pretty cool. And then this one right here is a separate one, and that's just a bit smaller, and I just I did that the same thing, it's just a bit smaller cube. And so then I have the camera, and the camera just has a target tag on it, and it's targeting this cube, and I had it not show up in the render. I just wanted it to, the target to be in the middle. If we go later in the intro, yeah, you can see the cubes in the middle of J and M. So if I had the target on the J, the camera would be looking more towards here. Target on the M would be looking more towards here. So I put a cube, and then I just made it visible. I'll go more in depth on the JM in a minute, just making sure I don't miss anything. The landscape is just landscape right here, and I just put a collider tag on it so I can make all this, and just a simple texture. I think it's just ice. I think it was from the Pro Shaders pack. Now the sky is from Video Copilot's Metropolitan pack, I want to say. I can check. Yeah, it's the Blue Night one. Alright, so let me go into here's the JM. Now I made this in a separate comp just so it would be a bit faster. And I wouldn't have to render like the sky and all those shards. So here's kind of what I did. Let's see it like that. So what I did was, here, I'll go into the J first. So I put some random effectors. See, after I broke the main pieces, I put these random effectors on, and I messed with all around with the settings and everything. And I had it, this one, which one kind of effector is this? I had this is scale and this is rotation, right? Yeah, that's rotation. And then I also added a twist, and that's how you see it, like it's twisting like that. It didn't really look too amazing without the twist. It just looked pretty normal. I thought the twist gave it nice something extra, something special. So yeah, that's how I made the JM. It just comes in like that. It's just a bunch of keyframes, and really just mess around with all these. Yeah, make sure that this is on object or it won't work, and make sure this is on object or it won't work. And yeah, let me go into After Effects now. I don't want to go too in depth and everything. I bore you guys. So here's the intro. Here is everything I did. All this is the color correction, I think. That's the fractal noise. I had some what's it called, banding in the background, and to fix that I just put some fractal noise on it. And here's the color correction, somewhere around here. Yeah, right here. just simple curves, and I can go into this, but I mean, I don't really know what I did with this. I just messed around with a bunch of stuff until it looked nice. I mean, I can I'll click each one if you want to like take a screenshot or something to look at. Nothing super special. I actually took this off. Alright, and then for the depth of field, I couldn't be bothered to like render the depth of field in Cinema 4D because that would just take forever. So I kind of just faked it in After Effects. I just put a mask, I subtracted the mask, and put a feather on it and blurred it to 10. And this is just the beginning blur. It blurs in. So here we go. So this is just the full render with the camera and everything, and here are the particles, and I got them to go along with the camera path because if you go in here, you can make sure you have the camera you want selected, and if you go here, you save, and then you can do a compositing file, check all this, save the file, and you'll get a .aec file. Like, where is it? Like this, and that'll give you the camera information. And then I just put particular, and I just made it 1280 by 720, and then I just dispersed all the particles, so it gave it a nice particle field. And then I put a depth of field on the camera as well. I think, yeah, that was nice. See, you can see all the information from Cinema 4D is translated over to After Effects. And then for the particle, I just put size random all the way up, opacity random, and then disperse, nothing special. Anything else? There's a little atmosphere I just did in the beginning. And I had that fade out. And I don't even know what this is. See if that's anywhere. Oh, that's just the background. And the last is how I did the outro, like that. You press U, you can see all the keyframes. And basically what I did was I pretty much just made this, and then I duplicated it a bunch of times, and I changed it so they would all come up at random times. And it was just a Gaussian blur and a scale, and I just thought it looked cool, like that. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I didn't want to go too in depth and everything because that would just take forever. I just want to make this short. I can do this on every intro if you guys want. I mean, I don't really mind. But yeah, leave a comment with any questions, and later.